Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're with Coach Jay, and I'm excited to continue on with the series. This is series 4 of the 5, and all we've been talking about is some way or some form trying to get you to understand about self-improvement and well-being, mindfulness, being in the now, resilient, being present. We're trying to get you to understand the power that you have in you. We're talking about the power that you have in you. That's right. So today we're talking about a topic that is essential for both personal and professional growth. It's called mindful communication. It is not just about talking, it's about connecting with others and expressing yourself in a way that that's respectful, effective, and authentic. Respectful, effective, and authentic. That's right. See, mindful communication is about being present in our interactions. It means really listening, not just waiting for your turn to speak. It's about being aware of your own feelings and the feelings of the person you're talking to. The kind of presence can transform ordinary conversation into meaningful exchange. This is what I'm talking about. We're just not talking just to have our words being shared or being spoken. We're actually saying we want it to be fruitful. We want this to go from this to the next level, especially you entrepreneurs and business owners. When you have an opportunity to speak to a potential client, you just don't want to hear what their needs are, yes, but you want to be able to hear and feel what their needs are so that you can have that in-present conversation with them where you're addressing your own feelings and aware of theirs. And this kind of presence can transform ordinary conversation into meaningful exchange. And this is what we're trying to have, meaningful exchange, where people can really understand where we are in the moment when we're having these conversations. We're expressing ourselves clearly and confident in a critical part of mindful communication. We must express ourselves clearly and confident. You can't be sitting there, and being wishy-washy with your words. Know what you're saying and mean what you say. It's about saying what you mean and meaning what you say by doing so with empathy and respect for the other person's perspective. Everybody's not going to see it your way, like everybody ain't going to see it my way as I talk to you today. But remember, one of the key things that we're doing here is giving you the opportunity to understand there's other views, there's other perspectives. There's not just one way fit all. We're trying to open you up to see some helpful tips to understand why you do what you do. And hopefully by our interaction here, I'll say something that helps you to look at things from a different way. A helpful tip here is to focus on I. Yeah, that's right, that I statement. For example, instead of saying, you make me angry, try, I feel upset when this happens. See, sometimes, most of the time, the reason why our communication is so blocked is because we're saying it out of anger, we're saying it out of fear, we're saying it out of doubt, and then we don't know how to change or change our wordage. And we just like we're saying here, instead of saying, I'm mad or I'm angry or you make me angry, change says, I'm feeling upset with what you're saying. This troubles me. It's just simple conversation. I'm still having the same meaning of what I'm feeling, but I'm saying it in a respectful way, and I'm saying it with a little more authority, but not opinionated. I'm saying, I feel upset. Rather than you make me angry, I feel upset. This situation is kind of toxic to me because it's making me feel a type of way. It's making me not want to be in this present conversation. And that's okay, because I'm still getting my point across, and I mean what I say, and I'm saying what I mean, but I'm saying it in a way that's respectful, and I'm understanding your perspective. When you communicate mindfully, our relationship can truly flourish. This means not only talking about also listening, really listening to what other people are saying. It's about understanding the perspective, not just waiting for your turn to speak. This approach fosters deep connection and mutual respect. Not trying to overpower somebody when they're talking, not sitting up there like ready to flash your hand up, waiting for the opportunity to come and say it. Even though they may be long-winded and they may go on to another, there's nothing wrong with throwing your hand up and say, before we move forward, I had a comment, I had a question, I had a concern. Can we take the moment to address that? That way, I'm letting the speaker know, I'm letting the audience know that I'm concerned about an issue, or I want to add to the current conversation and hope to bring more substance to what we're saying. One experience I recommend, and the next time you're in a conversation, is make curious efforts to I'm sorry, not curious, but a conscious effort to listen more to what you speak. See, sometimes my words get battled up. It ain't the braces. Sometimes I just don't say it right. Notice how you change the dynamics of your interaction. You might surprise at how much more you learn about others and how you feel more connected in your feelings. Did you get that? I want y'all to understand, take small steps and look how you engage with others. Look how you've been having conversation. Are you one that's always got to be heard and not listening? Or are you always listening and wish that you said something when the opportunity comes? Either way, let's find that balance. Let's begin to think about it. If we want to be heard, especially you all that are business owners, you are entrepreneurs, you're athletes, you're any facet of life, that where you have to communicate to people to get your point across. If you're an athlete and there's a practice or an exercise that is kind of throwing you off and you don't see the reason for it, then have that conversation. Have that moment of talking. Explain why you feel this way and say it in the way that you can articulate it so you can get your point across. Be respectful for whoever you're speaking, but mean what you say and say what you mean. You have to be able to talk to your clients. And if your clients are saying something that you can't do, you have to be respectful enough to say, I understand what you're saying, but I do not offer the services that you are, or I can point you to somebody else. Or if you're talking to them and they're not getting the practice that you have, you need to be respectful of that and be able to tell them that what you're asking or what I've been asking, you have failed to produce. So therefore, we have to end this term or whatever it may be. It doesn't always have to be negative. It can be just as well as positive. But you want to be able to talk to them and not being misleading. All right, in closing, remember, mindful communication is a skill. Like any skill, it's get better with practice. It's about being present, being empathetic, and being genuine with your interaction. Again, you have to understand this is a skill, and you have to work on anything that has skill attached to you. And it's not going to happen overnight. So you want to work at it. So seize those opportunities to work on that. So again, as always, I thank you all for tuning in and sitting with your boy. I hope I said something that enlightened you. I hope I said something that's meaningful to you. And if not, there's something that you would like to talk to me about, put a comment down below. While you're there, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can be notified when we have a new series that's coming out. And thank you for your support. But if you would like to know more about what One Movement offers you and Coach Jay, me, can and have said, you can always go back to previous YouTube clips here or go to our website, onemovementllc.com, where you will see a list of podcasts that we have created. Some of the video casts will be there, but you'll also see different programs and process that we have that can help you if you're an entrepreneur, you your small business, big business, your team effort, you're an athlete, you're a veteran. Any walk of life, we probably have something there that can help you because all we're doing is trying to help you to build relationships, build your self-improvement, get your self-identity, and be aware of you, trying to help you to become present in the nowadays situation we have. And overall, we're trying to make sure that we secure your well-being. So until I talk to you again, have a great one. I'm Coach Jay, you know it, and I'm out of here.